let's get the signals out in Discord. Believe we're live, yeah. Says we're live. Oh, YouTube, I need the link to the video. There we go. Found it. Sure, I'll tag. And then let's post in Bevy as well. Let's see, what do I want to say here? And then where was the other link? It was this one. Ta-da! All right, cool. So links have been made in Discords and alerts and all of that. But what are we doing today? We are building a tag car. And we already have some code down because lovely Column, my partner in Not Crime, has been, not crime, but code. Partner in code, that's funny. I like that. He's done a bunch of prep work for us, but I've been away for the past few days, and I'm only able to like really dive in now. I'm very excited to get going. So here we are. So tag car is NASCAR bumper cars. Complete loops and, well, I don't really want to sell, like, I'm just going to leave it at this. This is fine. Basically, we're going to have a track that's a big NASCAR loop, and people are going to be driving around it. There's going to be, you know, car physics and obstacles and all sorts of wacky things going on. I realized I never switched scenes, which is, ta-da, ta-da. But I did want to add a little README, just so that, what branch am I on? Let's just push. Okay, get stash. No. Yeah, why not? Just actually no. This is perfect. I'll just stash those changes and then check out main, and then commit. Add README. Okay, just kidding. I forgot that stash also takes cached files, stage files. Add README. Unmerged files. Okay, I didn't realize that stash had. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's do that. Let's do git reset as well. Cool. Add README. Yay! We added a README. Track. Stash again. Do this. Oh, that's why, because I added some. I see. All right, I don't care. Good, and then we will rebase this on main real quick. I am going to stash these. I forgot about that. I should have done that last time. All right, cool, easy. Big time, cool. So we're gonna be building this track plugin. Track plugin is gonna look kind of like this. Let's first define the plugin itself. Do I want this to be parameterized? I guess I do, right? It would probably... No, maybe not this, but the track itself, I guess. We'll also define a track component. This is a component. And track will have 3 parameters. It'll have major axis, it'll have minor axis, and it'll have track thickness. Maybe that should be called like width. I'm not sure, but whatever. Track. Just build a quick constructor for this bad boy. Ta-da. I guess we'll just also add some accessors for this. Cool. Really? That's very silly. We need BEVY. Kind of a critical aspect of our architecture here. And in fact, why don't we go ahead, now that we have it, and get this impl going. What's this going to look like? I guess first we can register this type. And also implement some convenient derives. Maybe I'll make it copy. It's probably pretty big. I don't know. Let's see. Debug defaults. That's not a good thing to implement. Maybe I'll hand implement here. Default for track. We'll say I don't know. Depends on what resolution we're working at. So maybe I'll do like 600, 300, 100. Does that make sense? Because then there's, I guess I imagine the thickness as emanating from the, like if we draw a track where it's a rectangle and then 2 half circles on the sides, right? Then if it's 300 apart, we have 150 distance to like the center of the track is the point, right? So 100 means there's effectively like 100 as well in between the tracks. So that seems reasonable. That seems like a decent way to do things. What else does this need? Nothing that I know of, but we will register the type, even though we probably won't use it in any sort of reflected way. Anything else? I mean, we're going to add some systems, that's for sure. Whatever. Let's just add the boilerplate. Track systems. But are there going to be track systems? I mean, I guess it's just spawning the graphics and stuff, right? We don't even really need systems necessarily. We just use bundles for that, or blueprints, or anything else. Because I have sort of a convenience layer for having like a bundle that subscribes to a changes on another bundle effectively. So I could just sort of slap that in here and say, okay, whenever we have a track added, just slap on the graphics, right? I don't necessarily even need to build a bundle. It's kind of like a weaker form of cart's required components, which I'm very excited for. No, I don't want to do that there. Let's do bolt track plugin. Let's think about what we actually want this to do. Oh, that's right. It should also spawn checkpoints. Debungle. Also want this to be reflect. So we're going to spawn these. Oh, I'm not playing my music. I forgot. I wanted to play music. Hey, music. I will turn down my headset a little bit. That's a little loud. No, I guess, yeah, I guess this is right. I guess spawn checkpoints is probably right. Let me do without checkpoints. And I'll add a relationship component that just shows that they've been spawned and acts as a pointer in case I need it. It's not really that critical that I do it this way. Oops. But it's kind of a convenience. Let's also implement map entities for this. I don't need to yet. I guess if I were adding in like a networking layer, I need to, but thinking about it, it's probably unnecessary. It's kind of a ways away. Easy to add then too. 1 second. All right. Let's see here. We also need commands. Commands. Oh, I should probably add entity here. Let's also do this. Let's look up like a... Oh, you know what? No. I'll use BEVY shapes to draw it. I can actually do this reasonably with BEVY shapes now that I think about it. So I guess I want like a track chunk bundle. So that's another good thing to start working on. Effectively, what I'm starting to think about here is, what are the things that happen when I spawn a track, like when I have a track in the game. The first thing I want to do is, well, build the track. The second thing I want to do is build the checkpoints, right? What is building the track? Well, it's spawning graphics and any colliders that are necessary. There's not going to be any of those, except maybe walls. I might add walls or something like that for outside the track, but that doesn't matter right now. Right now, we just got this stuff. And in fact, let's actually take a moment to say avian comes in as well. What is it, avian 2D? There we go. But not that. We're actually doing workspace. Ah. Excuse me. Let's skip this one. This is now, find a new rival. Do we want them to be children? I guess why not, right? Yeah, why not? But this isn't the important thing. We need this to be able to give us the curve that defines it. So let's actually do that first. Why is this unhappy? No such field? What? I'm very confused by this. Analyzer, are you crazy, bro? Okay, so I'm gonna have to mute for a while, so I'll be typing in chat, but actually put up a big flag.
We await your return, warrior.
Turns out that meeting was canceled, so we can continue. Oh, okay. Mute? Okay, whatever you want. Okay, sorry for the interruption there. Let's see. Guess we want like standard iter. What do we want? Guess it's a range. That top chunk range equal negative x. Oh no, I don't like that. I don't know if we can build a range that way. Let me see. Is there like a regular constructor for ranges? Repeat, huh? No. I guess I could just take, yeah, okay. I'll do a range and then map it. So it'll be like 0 to 10 dot map index. You know what? I can also say subdivisions. Subdivisions per chunk. Usize, I guess, is the thing to use. So then this should be... Sorry, I thought I was being done 2%. So, what do I have to add here? I think it's checkpoint bundle. But the question is, this thing. How do we spawn them? What are they useful for? You know what I might do actually? I might do it on check. The checkpoints themselves should basically just be lines. We'll do a rectangle, I think. Just a rectangle. And this will add PBR bundle, huh? To give it a transform and all that. Maybe I should just give spatial, though. Spatial would also be reasonable. A real reason not to add a PBR bundle though, so kind of okay with this. Does mean that this needs to accept like meshes and materials or whatever. Let's just do it this way for now. Meshes. Oh, it's not PBR bundle. It would be like material mesh 2D bundle. So I guess mesh. Color mesh 2D bundle. There we go. Ah! There we go. So mesh. Now material will be materials.add. Actually at the top here, let's also go ahead and throw in color palettes. Oh, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where's my code? Need to do that. Need to do that. Palettes. Ah! Stop hitting arrow keys and stuff. Hold on, white. White smoke. Sure, why not? 2. Mesh. Meshes.add, and this is gonna look like what? Shapes rectangle, something like that. Shapes. Oh, this has got to be BEVY shape. Where's shapes? Sure, it's in Prelude, right? You would? Ah, that's right. Okay, so yeah, I guess it's a cuboid. But I don't know what other shapes are there. Maybe I'm just thinking wrong here. I guess I want rectangle. Arc is also useful. Arc could be useful later, but I want rectangle. From corners or from length? Oh, it's a square. Okay, smart. Just not new. It'll be like 4 wide. Height. Oh. This technically should be determined by the track thickness. Okay. Times. Let's do that. Self width. Got mesh. Two. Oh, right. Mesh is .add. Hope this works. Oh. Oh, right. Color sRGBA of this stuff. Well, actually, no need for an into. Okay, cool. So this has everything we need. The thing about the chunks is it's just graphics, but they do need their own bundles. And it really is just graphics, right? Oh, and then transform, huh? And this stuff depends. This is going to depend on which chunk you're in and all this kinds of stuff, so. Yeah, I don't know what info to give here. Find that out soon. Chunk. Chunk. What else? Guess it's mesh. Is that what I did here? Yeah. You know what? I don't like. I think we're gonna make it that. Do I want to do this? I'm debating whether I want to have a like a collider for the individual chunks or anything like that. I don't think I do. I think I just want this. Right? Things easy on me. Sorry, I got distracted there for a sec. Let's do. How am I gonna do this? I guess each one is their own. Like each one is kind of unique, right? Because. Got that. So these should have a color. I want like a smoke. I want like a gray, like a. Oh, const. Why did I say function? We'll say like light gray. Call it asphalt, why not? It's a little bit silly to be managing my assets this way, but I kind of don't care, so we'll work with it. Major axis F32, minor, or you know what? Why don't we just say track? Because what we really need is like bounds. We need the bounds or like the corners. There's one at major axis divided by 2. Minor axis divided by 2. In fact, you know what? Maybe track should just have this as a function. Not just checkpoints, but corners. Should this be or should this be a vec? I don't know. Find out. Yeah, but it's like chunk corners, really, right? Why would that? I guess it's not really the corners of the track that I'm talking about. It's what are the join points between the chunks? And there's only 8 of those total, right? There's one here, the one here, one here, one here, and each one of those is actually 2 because it's a rectangle and then an arc, right? So, how do I want to represent this? Because if I... Oh, wow, the drilling isn't getting caught by the mic. That's incredible. Oh, wow. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled about that. We'll just do this. This is, I mean, I only wanted to really do that. What am I doing? I don't need corners. Why am I doing corners? This is what I need. And then I just need to translate it up or down. I guess it's really like function straight away. And then I can specify top and bottom as having like negative and positive on the same, on the translation here. That's a good idea too. I could say offset. Track chunk offset takes myself and a track. Outputs an F32. What would that be? We'll match ourselves and filling everything out. We're just gonna get the various axis lengths. Track dot. Major axis. Actually, it's not this. It's vec2. Silly. Because this is going to be vec2 new, not major axis, but 0 minor axis. Now it's the same thing for all these, basically. Except this is bottom. That's right. And this is minus. And let's do it this way. I'll say ta-da, Ta-da. Oh, don't go out like that. Come back in. Ah. Cool. I don't need this. I already talked about that. Where's the thing I need? Not that. It's down here. Yeah, there we go. Straight away. Chunk dot offset track. There we go. So straight away, and you say track chunk top. All right, perfect. Now bottom. This is bottom. What? It's a straightaway in the roundabout, I guess, right? Are there two? Oh, silly goose. Ooh. How do I? This let offset this from XYZ. Thought I put the semicolon there. I didn't. Offset to X. Offset Y0. Ta-da. And honestly, let's put this at like 5 actually. No, let's. I lied. Wait, this is the track. We want the track at the bottom. Cars and stuff we can put on a higher Z index. Okay. So the question here is, how will I do like a half circle? I don't think there's an easy shape mesh for that. Capsule 2D. Oh, wait. Really? Oh. Well, that's really easy, actually. Then. I don't need this chunking or anything. I can just draw a capsule of the right size. Why am I doing all this? Okay, well, before we erase code, let's just implement that track bundle. Something like that, but we're gonna change it. Oh, I'll also take the color actually, now I think about it. Oh, hello, hold on. Let's actually do it this way. Implement this on the track itself. Feels a little more right. And honestly, even that stuff I might do. Just ignore making this type. Yeah. This. 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 These two go away. Offset. No, these are 0. This is default. Capsule. Stadium or pill shape. Yeah, that makes sense. Radius and half length. So that's not how this tracks it. So let's just make track do the same thing. Let's say radius and half length. Half length. Radius. So that would make half length would be radius. It should be 300 then. Radius would also be 300. Right? Yep. That's all the same. All right, great. Whatever. I don't want it to be the same. It feels weird. Okay. Length. Yes. This is half length times 2, right? This is half length. This is radius. Although I guess it's really radius times 2, isn't it? No, I just had this wrong before. I should have been dividing that by 2 before. Or I guess I just had the language sort of inconsistent is the point. Either way. This I'll add later. I'm finishing that later. I need this anymore. So this is dying. This is also dying. Checkpoint, I believe I still need exactly the way it is. Yes. Figure that out later. Great. It's good to me, honestly. Matter whether we have the definition or not. What am I missing? Oh. Okay. This needs more, that's for sure. I guess I also need to give like an angle here. are an angle. Their angle. Their angle is this. I guess I'll call it theta. And as I understand it, this isn't much different. Let's just go ahead. Sort of make things a little bit easier for ourselves. Nice. More of that. Guess. Position. That's right. I guess I don't need to make it children, huh? Yeah, why am I? Now that I think about it. Why am I? 'Cause I'm kind of adding this other relationship too. It's just sort of two things to track, but whatever. Anyway. Now when this is spawned, it'll also spawn the checkpoints. And I need to actually do that. Right. Cool. Should probably try and like run this, right? Seems reasonable. What's the easiest way to do that, huh? I guess just to go into this main. Let's just do this. Kind of have column touching some of this stuff up, so not really ideal, but it's okay. What is the API for this again? Hold on, we'll find it. Ta-da! There we go. kind of a spooky song. We want it. It's kind of fun though. See what running gets us. Might take a brief break for this because I've been going for over an hour. I'll be going for a while, so I don't want to overdo it. Get some coffee and the like. Oh, I should. No. What's going on? Ah, okay. So there's a few things that are just. Oh, you know what? Yep, I bet that's the problem. Like this. Right now, all this should build is like should show a gray capsule, basically. Oh, you know what? This isn't accurate though. It's not really a capsule. I guess I'll just put another capsule in the middle, right? If that work. Yeah, I guess it would, huh? It has a thickness of 100, let's say. That means I need to spawn a capsule with major axis and minor, like half length and radius should both be subtracted by half of that thickness. Or is it the full thickness? I'll find out. Because I'll want to add a barricade or a interior. I'll call it track interior. That does kind of make sense. Checkpoints, and then this will be interior. This is track one. Move these up since they're effectively constructors. Like they're kind of thing you want to do with it, which is a little bit more useful even. Eh? I thought that was the whole point of this. That width? I looked that up earlier, wasn't I? I must have just messed up when I implemented it. I was pretty haphazard about it. What did I miss? Dot add. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. Add. Keep doing dot set. Set is wrong. It's dot add. Absolutely nothing because there is no camera. Yeah, whatever. We'll just add a camera here. It's fine. Okay, we have a camera. Now we need to spawn a track too, I guess. So probably bundle, huh? Yeah, probably bundle. Track bundle. Ooh, I don't like that. Uh Oi. Needs meshes, materials, resonant. What? Self? Oh. Huh. Ha. It's a whiff, huh? No. Gonna need a collider, this stuff. So let me just, instead of that, do this. I want to consume self. Makes more sense. Here, not so much. You know what? I don't want to call this track bundle. I just want to call this bundle. See if we can get this to work now. No? You still don't like me, huh? Yeah, that's right, because I forgot to, I know what I did. Self here. All these places. Ah! Whoa! Stop doing stuff. Self. 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 Oh, holy. Oh, I also forgot to add the systems. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's happening way too often. Just checking if this is happening more than once, because it really shouldn't be. I might just have to move the Z index on the checkpoints, though. I think that's probably what it is. Yeah. Point, bundle, inflation. Aha. I disagree. Make this a Vec 2. Yeah. Let's just put it 5. Actually, no, it's not a special. It's spec 3. 3 new position. Ah. I think I might be angling the things wrong. Oh, looks like I'm angling them very wrong. Track's also vertical, where I'd rather be sideways. And the defaults are really bad. So there's a few things we need to change here. This is pi over 2. No, that's kind of nice. Is this just a re-export? Nice. Alright, let's go back up. That, and then take away the other 2 times where I import const. Alright, defaults. We want this to be like 500 and this to be like 200. Try this. It looked really weird before with how thick it was. Maybe it'll be better when it's in landscape. Okay, so that's really bad. This is bad. A few things that are wrong. Oh, but I guess it makes sense. So one of the things makes sense. One of the things is that these half circles are not offset by the correct position, right? Like, but additionally, why the heck is this one vertical? This one is this. It should be that they're crossing through. Oh, I see. So, yeah. Okay, got it. Few things. These angles should be theta minus frac pi 2 because we want the orthogonal angle. That's one thing. 2, these vectors are correct, but they're not offset correctly. They're not offset by the fact that... Yeah. See how these are on separation level 0, like self.radius? What I want to do is take, on the left side, they should be self.half length plus. Here, they should be negative self.half length minus. Oh, other way around, shoot. And negative half length minus, right? Sure. Let's give it a go. Why not? Just try it out. Okay, this is also bad, but it is something. Why is it like that? Oh, you know, I guess that's a good point. This also isn't 0. It's frac pi 2, right? Because they're going to be going from being straight lines sideways to straight lines vertically. Why am I doing it this way? Wait. No. So this stuff is correct. Sorry, that stuff. But this should be 0. Why are we doing this instead of when I actually call this function? Position angle? Yeah. Got it. And that's because this is wrong. But I'm actually not entirely sure. Oh, yeah, that does make sense. About length. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Thickness in this case is track thickness. Is what? Crazy? Let's try this. I want to get one more sample real quick because I'm a little confused. This is bad. Shouldn't be behaving like that. I think I'm starting to see several of the problems here. Made several mistakes along the way, but that's okay. Like it's generally getting close, right? Because it's doing a few things wrong, but it is trying. Here, let's actually shrink the, or no, let's just do this. Like, it's going up all the way, and then it's weirdly like, so this one is where it's supposed to be going through these. This one is where it's supposed to be going through these, right? The point of these lines is that they're supposed to be intersecting track. So we just have them misaligned, like very poorly aligned. I'm still honestly a little confused at why confused at a few things, honestly. The half length and radius don't seem like they're like matching my expectations, I guess. Let's try this. It is radius instead of diameter, which I think is part of it. I have been a little bit thinking diameter in my head sometimes. I'm so confused. Half length is not a major axis. Is it? Wait. I'm so confused. Didn't I just make the track like way bigger? I decreased the radius and it looks like it's more circular. Oh my gosh. That's why. Radius, half length. Believe it or not, the variables need to be the right ones. Type safe solutions would have saved me there. It's okay. Type safe function definitions. It's a little bit overboard. That looks more like a track. Okay, there we go. Now let's go back to the defaults. Change them so that they look more like what we expect. I think 200 is fine here. Might want to go back to 300. That 100 inner circle, though, looked kind of ideal. You know what? Yeah, it is 300. It's gonna end up being 300 and 100. Kind of makes sense. Not that I am gonna hard code that number because it's gonna be derived from the thickness, but that is gonna work out. Excellent. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Since the checkpoints are weird, I'm going to pretend they don't exist. Oh, this also doesn't... With children doesn't work this way. I need to be spawning them in here. That was foolish. Something like that. That's okay. I'll come back to that in a moment. Where was... There we go. Here we go. Try this here real quick. Track interior? What am I going to call it? Like... whatever. I'll just call it interior. No, I don't really want to do that. Let's go back to just... Body, static, collider. I wonder if collider also has this... Yeah, capsule. Nice. Capsule endpoints? It's radius and endpoints. Ah, neat. But I don't need that. I do have regular. So it's... I guess it's got to be times 2, I'm guessing. And you know what else, actually? Let's do this. Let's say... Let's turn on the whatever debug. There's like a debug physics graphics thingy feature. Ah, come on. Just be nice to me. Debug plugin. Sure. Add the debug plugins on its own if I... No, it doesn't look like it does. Debug. Okay, yeah, so it's just in here. I have to pull in that plugin, right? Physics debug plugin. Perfect. Ah! Debug plugin seems to be what it's called. If I... Yes, good. Does it have a default? It does. Default. Cool. So hopefully we can see all the colliders and stuff now when we run this. No! What's going on here? What do you got against me? Ah. Anything else? Oh, hey, come back. Thank you very much. Get out of here. What are you doing? Get out of here. Shut up. I need to rerun you. I know that was a mistake. Cool. It doesn't appear to be... Oh, that's right. I'm not rendering the interior, huh? Let's try this, too. this. Right. Yeah. Oh, and you know what? I should make this have Z index. Ooh. What happened here? And it's backwards again. That's the other thing I did. Yeah. That makes sense, right? I think? No? Yeah, I was messing with the interior bundle. Good. More time. Interior one is weird again. Guess I have to do this after all. And I want to make it a different color. Asphalt and grass. I want lawn green. Look at that. That's a good color. Ideal. Literally talking about grass. Grass. I forgot to put a Z index on it. And that's the result of that. Also, it's a little bit too big, honestly. I guess that's a this problem though. Yeah. Maybe I'll make it like 180. That feels. Not this one, it's this one. From XYZ005 with rotation. Let's try this now. So at least the green will render safely over. We can check the size, see what's up. Surprised this isn't really working for us the way I wanted it to. Actually, it is. Oh. That's what this is. It's just way too big. That's good. That's good. Got it. Got it. The radius equals this. But length, half, or, yeah, half length, whatever. Radius, half length. This guy. It's radius and half length. There we go. You love the inclusion of a grassy infield. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I feel like it's a requirement, right? It's just wouldn't be right otherwise. Like, there's grass. It's there. So we got to drive around the track. It's got to be a big circle, and a big circle needs a little interior that matters. It lied to me, okay? I thought this field was full length. It is half length. Liars. Now I should be able to correct this and prove that the interior collider works. The reason this is important is that if people drive into this, we want to like slow them down drastically. And also, I mean, that's basically it. So that's a little too bright. I feel like that's not really lawn green so much as barf green, but okay. Most greens are at least easy to call, even if it's not really fair to do so. Maybe sea green or forest green. Forest green sounds nice. That could be too dark, but... Oh. Friendly. I do like XX, Friendly Pal XX. It's a pretty great name. This looks good. This looks good. Let's also change the asphalt color real quick, because that's a little too light. Dim gray? You are very welcome. Thank you. This is what I want. This looks good. This looks good. I think I want this to be a little smaller, though, by default. So let's set this to 200 after all. In fact, maybe even 220. Spending a little time fiddling and finagling with this stuff. Yeah, I'm glad you agree. Oh, no. Okay, my headset actually has batteries, so that wasn't a problem. I didn't want to lose my sweet tunes. This looks good. This looks good. I think this is what we're looking for. Okay, so now it's time to fix the checkpoints, but for that, I need a 5-er. So I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I've been going for a good hour 45, and I talked about a break twice and took one neither time. This time we're following through. Where's my little aim? Oh. Pomodoro timer. Purpose. BRB for, I don't know, I'll set it to 7 minutes. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Ending the break early. Finished up, so why not? Had some insights onto this moment, right? I think part of it is probably that we're spawning it as a child, and this has its own rotation and all the offsets and rotation. It's very possible that we're just messing something up. So let's revisit how this is doing this. Not use track builder. At all. Change this to commands. Don't need this. All right, and let's at least just see what this does. This is going to be messed up again. Still, probably. But at the very least, then we can be sort of a little bit more... What's the word? Ha! Well, that's pretty funny. The word I was looking for was something like strategic, but this clearly isn't quite what I was looking for. So, okay. I'm guessing the blinking is just because its z-index is the same as the green. They're probably both 5. So let me... Track. It is track. Let's make this 10. And actually, let's... this as well. Say 5. So just kind of moving code around, making some accessing easier, accessors easier. This is track. Like that. Boom. So now this is just self meshes materials. Kind of keeps all this stuff a little bit more, I don't know, localized. Find that very valuable when working in these games. Code locality. That's good. Probably shouldn't need to update this anytime soon. This fella's also good. This guy's also good. So, okay. What's the problem with you? And is it you? Oh, because our stuff together. No need to close that. I'm just going to be analyzing it for a while. Wonder if the Spotify was... yeah, it's a really good sound. I don't know what makes it cursed, but there's been a lot of spooky stuff on this mix, I've found. So I wouldn't doubt it if there's lots of cursed things that are part of this. I think I'm subtracting in what is happening. Overlapping. Oh, what's the problem? Oh, okay. This is about the two. These are about lines intersecting. Yeah. all the lines, 2 copies of them are being spawned. That's not a problem. Go back to that. Go back. So for this one, for example, right? Actually, one of the things I wonder is... Yeah! Wow, okay. That's really good to know. See? All of these are done weird. This is the angle before is probably what was doing that. These also need to be, like, potentially offset differently. And the left and right things are behaving in an unexpected way as well. So, whatever the left one is wrong. So, left. This minus this. It's not minus because the cosine's already taken care of it, you silly goose. Though I could have... That's interesting. I could have simplified that iterator then, probably. Okay. Get rid of that. Whoa! Good, though. Honestly, good. Not that good, but still good. So I'm wondering is why these ones are kind of right and these ones are not. But that's okay. I think I get it now. Point is we have to subtract thickness on all of these cross-axis offsets. And then the angled ones do need the minus pi/2. Now that they are not being rotated. But all of them need... I actually don't know about these. So I'm not gonna do this, but all of these need... y... Is y it? Yes. It's y minus self.thickness. Negative y plus self.thickness. Okay, that should help. Is there an easy restart button? There probably is somewhere. That's not really good enough. And what is going on here? That's terrible. Oh, because this is this one. Then the 2 that already existed. Okay. So I guess it must just be thickness divided by 2 because, yeah, that makes sense. Ugh, I'm silly. Divided by 2. Okay. There we go. That's something. This is something. Now, we're going too far. Like, we shouldn't have one here. This doesn't make any sense. And we shouldn't have one here. This doesn't make any sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That makes sense. Oh, so the length is respected by the radius. I see. I see. Okay. So the difference that we need to make here is that the top and bottom chunks... Now, don't iterate. This is not the valid x. Okay. What we want is half length minus radius in both cases, right? Yeah. And this should be this. This should be this. Yeah, I mean, that looks more right. based on what I can tell. Restart. Okay, that looks a little better. That's looking a little better. And now I think for the left and right, we need to add equals to both sides of this range. Do I need to for these as well? It might be. And you know what? It's not 10. It's equals self dot. I bet you this is going to double count. I bet you this is going to result in some overlaps. It's not really all that crazy of a bet. I wonder if I should make the circle inclusive and these exclusive. That's a good way to do it. If the circle is fully... Yeah. Yeah. Do I have anything else I want to do here with this? I mean, I need to move these in, obviously. So let's just do that. Yeah, this includes the radius size already. Wait a second. That was wrong, what I'm talking about. Oh, I guess it's X I need, not... Yeah, this is supposed to be negative X plus self.radius, and this is X. Because X is that spot, like it's the end of the rectangle before the circle, right? That's that value. Let's see, is this correct? We'll be closer, that's for sure. We'll be closer. All right. Not quite where I want to be. I want to move it a little bit more in. So I guess it's not even X. It's like X minus... Oh. Duh. I don't want to add the radius. That would be inverting... Oh, wait. No. Okay. So minus self.radius. Oh, you know what? Ta-da. 1 plus... Oh, is it minus 1, though? Minus 1. This is... also minus 1 plus? Just scooch it in a little more. Come on, you can do it. Oh, that's way too much. Wow. Oh, well, it pushes his... Interesting. Oh, right, because I want it. That makes sense. First off, let's just do this. Let's go back to here. Let's also try this. 1 to this. 1 to this. That should mean that they're no longer covering the same square. Same, like the end of the rectangle before the circle angles. That, like, pi over 2. That one would double. We're avoiding that. The others are... Yeah, so otherwise that would be... Now, I still need to scooch this in. And the point is that on the left side, the reason I've just reset, so I'm going to analyze this again. On the left side, I have negative x. That's here. Right? Then we're adding radius. It's not this. It's radius time divided by 2. It's half radius. That's why. That's what it is. Got it. Now, there are still things overlapping here. There's still things overlapping. I don't know what. Oh, I got pings. Who's pinging me? My wife. All right, this looks bad. That looks real bad. That looks real bad. Why is that so? Oh, because I didn't do the same thing for the sign. Okay, that makes more sense. So let's say half radius. Just this in more places. And there's still things, like a lot of them spawning over each other. So I don't understand why that is. Oh, this is the one. Okay, I see. How am I going to prevent them from overlaying? Or from, like, it being a problem that they're overlaid, right? With static, right? Checkpoints and with static. I'm surprised this gives this warning when they're both static. None of this is relevant. Collision margins could be good. I could make the checkpoints not actually... Oh, well, I guess they could just be sensors is the other thing. They're really just sensors. That's a good point. These are both sensors. Sensor. Is that going to be a problem? Or is it better, in fact? Hooray. Now, this still isn't quite right. We're getting closer. But there's a nuance here. Apparently. Which seems to have to do... this still yells at me about this. This Index 9 Generation 1. This is this thing. It's the fact that all these guys go slightly into the grass. And I want them to go slightly into the grass, because if you're slightly in the grass, I still want you to count as going through the checkpoint. Only if you're way in the middle of the grass, I don't want you to count as going through the checkpoint. But here's the problem. It doesn't like that. And I thought... I mean... Clearly, it's not going to keep erroring, so on spawn, it's not a problem, because they're not going to move around. But I'm a little bit like... I wish there was a way to... Like, the warnings make me think that I should fix them, I guess is the point. That's fine. Okay, so the interior we don't need to worry about. It's the left and right chunks here, which, again, this half radius is not exactly it. It's like... We want it not exactly at half. We want it at half of this area. So it's this plus half of this. So that's what? What is that? I guess I know that the interior is spawned with this, right? It's kind of weird to use that information up here, but I kind of have to. Why am I doing it this way? Right? Because that's the same thing, isn't it? Where we go out to half and then add half of this. Doesn't that distribution work? 1/2 minus 1/2 plus 1. Yeah, that distribution works. And this isn't half radius, it's like track center. Which is an F32. I'm not really sure how to describe that word, but restart it, baby. It failed to restart because I permanently terminated it. It's okay. We're moving on. You jerk. Still wrong? I added instead of subtracted. That's what happened. The face of like utter confusion followed by like, oh, I like put a period instead of a comma or like something like really fundamental. Very silly. Oh, this is even more wrong though. That's weird. Okay, so all right, I guess I'm not really doing a good job of figuring out what the problem is here, huh? I guess it makes sense that it wouldn't be subtracted, huh? I'm gonna do it like this again. We're gonna do the grouping. Even though the distribution, like it doesn't make sense that this would be different. It really doesn't. This should be the same, and it will be the same as before. That's how math works. That's how math works. I'm not crazy. These are, you know, distributive properties. Yes, good. Good. See? So for some reason, I guess half. I don't understand why it has to be like half plus a little bit. That's so weird. Right? Because when we're not doing anything to the thickness, and it's just this, it feels very wrong. What am I missing here? I'm missing something like, I mean, I must be missing something kind of fundamental, is I guess the point. Maybe the point is I shouldn't be worrying about going from this direction. I could be just saying like, yeah, I guess I could be doing self dot half length. And it's like plus 1 minus or something. Oh, hey, whoa, whoa. I did not mean to press that shortcut. And what just happened to OBS? Freaking out here. Whoa. Guys, be a little smaller. That's probably right. All right, we're better. should not be there, and this should be this. So what I'm thinking here is, I don't know, actually. Honestly, I'm just kind of trying it. No, I'm just kidding. Well, partially. Basically, before we were trying to go out to the center point of the circle and then do all kinds of things. Yeah, okay, this is the reason that that's kind of bad, is that I'm not actually, yeah, all right. The angles aren't working out. I'm being silly. This is a better model for it, after all. But this still is wrong. I don't know why. Let's try this. Stick with it. For the time being. We'll move on. It's okay if they're slightly off. This was the closest we had, if I remember right. Yeah, that's fine for now. Move it later. Or... oh, I guess how bad was it without it? It really, I think without that, it was even better, right? Honestly, what if I did... actually, this kind of makes sense, too, now that I think about it. So, maybe this is actually right. Now that we have that, what we're going to be looking for is to build a... checkpoint tracker. And this is what's going to get attached to cars. What it's going to do is, and not just cars, it's going to, all kinds of stuff. Not all kinds of stuff, really just cars and one other thing that I haven't, gotten close to implementing. We'll do that when this is done. Oh, yay, it's mostly, but I still don't really understand why it's so, like it feels like it should be some, like a quarter. I don't really understand why it would be a quarter of the... oh, where is the button? Yeah, this. Why would this be the case? This doesn't really make sense to me. Intuitively. Whatever. I don't want to add DRF mute. I do... actually, I don't want to give either of those. I'm going to make this very explicit. The interface for this. Hash map. Entity? I guess so, right? How am I gonna know that it's complete? There'll probably be a resource or something for the total checkpoints. So, I guess the idea is, what I'm trying to say is, there's gonna be a bunch of conditions in which a player at any point in this track might need to sort of initiate a lap. And at that point, we're gonna stick one of these on them. And what's going to happen is it's going to say, do they collect all the checkpoints? Once they collect all the checkpoints, they get a lap. There's going to be add checkpoint, and there's going to be reset. That's going to be it. Those are going to be the only two functions that you can do. When you add a checkpoint, it'll return whether you're done. If you're done, yay. In fact, let me do this. Obstruct lap complete. This is just like a little thing that will exist. Not really critical. Checkpoint tracker hash map. I guess I will just do entity hash map here. Brain. My brain, what am I putting in here? Is this just a bool? Is it just a set? It's just a set. Is there an entity hash set? Yeah, there is. Yay. Okay, so I don't know why this has a generic type. I feel like this should always be entity, but maybe I'm wrong about that. Let's go back up here. Yeah, ideal. reach checkpoint, I guess, is really the point. M itself. Option lap complete. But the thing is, this doesn't really track like the set of entities, right? The set of checkpoints. Do I want to just set like a total in here? Something like that. Boom. It's not going to return anything. I think it's just clear, huh? There's better. All right, great. Now let's say track checkpoints. And what we're going to do here is we're going to have the set of, like, trackers. Very point tracker. Let's make sure this is mutable. Pull that out. Just with, but anyway, it doesn't matter. We have now collision events. Event reader, collision event. Ooh, yeah, why not? For collision started. D2, is that it? Mutable too. It's supposed to be. Cool. Let some mut tracker equals trackers.getMut 1, or else trackers.getMut entity 2, else continue. So what we're doing here is saying basically we need one of them to be a checkpoint tracker. One of the collisions needs to be, or else doesn't work. Oh, the error. I don't really care about the error. I could do like .ok to get the option, but it's not enough. Oh, yeah, okay, that's why I need to do that. So that I don't hold on to this for too long, basically. Okay, because the error is not returned, I'm no longer borrowing trackers, I think is the is oh, I guess still not true, huh? Maybe .cloned. Oh, .mut. Ooh. But it's or else. Yeah, because trackers is being put into this closure is the problem. How do I do this elsewhere? I feel like I've done this before. You know what? The unwrap ore will let me do this. Yeah, okay, again, it's some... unwrap or else. This is what I'm looking for. Yeah, same thing. So yeah, Yeah, this is silly. Whatever, unwrap for now. This, okay, but this does allow... No? Wait, what's the problem here? Oh, I see, okay. But does this allow me to use trackers twice? Or no? Okay, I see you there. What about this? Yes, okay, so there's still a borrow problem. Yes, okay, that makes sense. Now, how do I get around this, though? Because I only want to call this in the branch where this one fails. Wonder if I can do, like... let this... else... entity 2 else continue, you know, like something like this. Getting a little wacky with it here, that's for sure. Oh, these are OKs again. It does not diverge. I'm a little confused here. Doesn't diverge.
It's a brand new day in Tokyo. Headlining the news is
Expected type never. Ah, I see. It needs to diverge in order to say else. Okay, that makes sense, right? Dang, this syntax is a little painful, huh? Alright, well. I know I've done this before. It just must be a problem because of it's mutable. That's probably like what the issue is here. So the question is, what am I actually looking for? Like, what am I trying to do with this? I want to... Two contains. That's it. Tracker, entity. This is how we'll do it. If this, and we say entity 1. That's what I did last time. Else if that's, okay, that makes much more sense. Track points dot contains star entity 1. No. Trackers dot contains star entity 2. Star entity 2. Then we say else. Alright, and this happens here. Now we say checkpoint entity. Checkpoints. And it should be the other one. We're gonna pretty much be guaranteed that it's the other one, but whatever. Let mut collisions equals, or collision. Now we can unwrap because we know. Trackers dot get mutt tracker entity wrap checkpoint points. And here we go. Excellent. I want an entity here as well. I want to get the entity so I can attach more behavior to it, don't I? No, I don't. I'm silly. I want the entity here so that I can get the better way to do this. So that I can do collision dot what's the breach checkpoint? Yes, breach checkpoint. Ta-da! And I'll say if, then I don't know. We'll send out a lap event. Racer. Right? I mean, it's tracker entity, huh? All right, nice. This. Great. All right, so as far as I understand now, if we have a thing race around on this, it should do everything we want. So I want to add this. Track interior. Safety, reflect. I have no idea. But I don't know why I did the semicolons. Made it. Great. Okay. All right. Oh, that's a good stopping point, too. Alan just sent me a very confusing message. Oh, is this the big band theme? I believe it. All right, let's see here. So, kind of want to drive something around. There lies our fortune. Ah, well, I could look around in this playlist. This is Hot Saucy's playlist. Brain is melted. Go away. Yeah, the question is whether I spend the time, because I'm like pretty sure this is work. I'm pretty sure this works. I could try to integrate a car or like some other thing in some tests. Really want to, but it's worth doing. Let's do it. Let's make some tests. Actually, before we write these tests, I might take another break, grab a snack. But let's just go ahead and get it started at least. Great. It should be minimal plugins here, not default, minimal plugins. And this should be default. What else do I want to do here? I also want to add this plugin. What? I might tag car plugins. Oh, I wanted to write these tests not here, but in here. Track plugin. Then I wanted to do app.worldmut.spawn. Yeah, okay. Don't need a camera though. I do need a track. You know what? I should do it this way. App worldmut run system once. On track. That'll help. Okay. Laps. Test lap complete. Completion. Sure. So, already spawning a track. Maybe I should have like a spawn car, spawn tracker. I also don't really need this, but I kind of have to, right? Yeah, I kind of have to. Alright. Oh, but no, but these things won't even be added then. Shoot. Yeah, this can be why it can be very nice to separate out graphics bundles from the rest of stuff. All right. I am gonna do it this way. We're gonna have this thing add the systems that'll have them subscribe. Or write that code right now. It's kind of tedious, but I could pull it into a separate graphics crate. Make it feature dependent. Oh, somebody follow? Friendly Pal, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. XX Friendly Pal XX. I don't have a default. Oh. Oh, I see. How am I going to? This is gonna work. I don't really like letting this be externally defined, honestly. But I kind of have to. I mean, it's not that external. It's in the system, but it feels weird that it's not just something I can define on that property. How many checkpoints are there? Let's check it out. Okay. It's something. Wait, but then this now. Yeah. There we go. How was the trip? It was good, thank you. It was good. Hanging out with some friends. Mostly just, I don't know, vacationing, I guess. Very nice. How are we gonna do this? So I guess it's like we should spawn the tracker. So this is somewhere, but it's not been given a collider or anything. So it needs to have a collider, and it needs to have a transform, and it needs to have a I'll make it a collider. I don't know, rectangle. Spatial bundle. From transform. Where do I want it to be? Let's put in nowhere first, and then I'll take a look. If I'm spawning a track at 0, I kind of want it to be at like the tracks. Let's just spawn both in one, and I'll have access to the other ones. Data, which will be nice. I can do things like, say, X will be track dot half length. Okay, I see how that's a problem. I can't, dude. It's a crab. Ferris, you're literally a Rust programmer. You have to know this, man. I got this at Rust Nation. It's the conference I went to. I couldn't hear that. It's a conference I went to. It's cool stuff. So, this is going to break. And here's why. It's going to break because there's not going to be any assets. It's going to be very mad at me for that. But don't need to call update. Just will. But maybe if I just call default plugins and disable Winit plugins, or Winit. Maybe this will work. I don't even need to look at the error. I'm pretty sure it was what I think it is. Oh, what doesn't it like about this? What? Because these things aren't defined. Wait, what? What is this saying? Not a valid system. Okay, billion. Chain? Yeah, running this. Maybe this'll do, actually. I'm not sure, but maybe this'll do. That would be kind of good if that were the case. This is not the same as the tower defense-ish game. That was sort of a practice run in preparation for the game jam. The theme of the game jam is cycles, which is why we're doing NASCAR. But we're not just doing NASCAR. We're doing NASCAR with like tag/bumper cars, as you know what we're sort of doing with it. Now, why is that not enough? I would have thought BEVY asset alone would have been. Actually, this should be default plugins now that I think about it. But I guess. Oh, it's not just. Yeah, it also needs like BEVY PBR, doesn't it? BEVY color and stuff like that. Yeah, it is actually called Tag Car. And I'm planning on making the logo look like the NASCAR logo, but not like too much, right? Just enough. Yeah, see? Tag Car. Here. I'm glad you're excited, bud. This is the track. This is our first take on the track. We'll probably make it bigger for full screen. We'll see. I don't care about these. I don't want you to be spawning a window, bro. What is going on here? Maybe this. Maybe this will do it. I'm hoping that I can find some reasonable combination of compilation features where I won't have to separate out the graphics code into like a different thing to make this work nicely in test environments. Because what I should be able to do here is just say, okay, now like move this entity here, say update, get the collision event, right? And then... See, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh, this is part of the problem. Color material comes from where? BEVY Sprite. Not BEVY PBR. Sprite. Alright, that makes sense. That's actually quite reasonable, and I'm glad to have seen it. What is going on here? This is... I don't want to redo this here. I want to do that there. No need for that. This. Tell me about it, bro. What you got for me? Gotta love that. Excuse me, I didn't tell you to run. What's the problem? So is fixed update running? Is that why? I imagine so. Yeah. Okay, what a pain in the butt. Alright, we'll do this correctly. Fine. Get rid of this. I know what I'm doing. Just leave me alone, damn you. Get rid of these. Get rid of this even. It doesn't matter. We're gonna go back to minimal plugins. This should be at the top, I feel like. Minimal plugins. Now here's the deal. It's these guys that are the problem. Ah! Now I'm just doing this. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Don't want this now. And we don't need any of these. And here we need all of these. We need these values. Okay, why don't I just track them in here? Radius, F32, half length, F32. Got it. So this can be self. I guess this should take self. Like this. Ah. Oh, phooey, I got rid of the code, didn't I? Got him. Nice. So, okay, that changes some things up here. Let's not do this. Let's do this. Not here, it's in here. Let interior equal track interior from track. On, you're fine. You're like way far away. Then as well, we need interior dot graphics. These should both be asmut. Asmut. What's going on here? Track? Oh, shouldn't need it. Should go there. Cool. Okay, so this is better. This one also needs to be separated in the same way. I should really call it graphics bundle, now that I think about it. This is kind of fine too. Oh shoot, this isn't right. Now I have problems with transform. Ah, shoot. Okay, so I do have to It's reactive. Ugh. All right, let's pull in. Actually, you know what? We have blueprints, so that's good. So let's say what? Impul. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Because the thing is that this needs to have the spatial bundle, right? Okay. That's fine. Of course, this doesn't make any sense because we get the transform here, but we'll come back to this in a moment. So what are we doing here? We're saying that these aren't actually getting spawned here. These are getting attached as blueprints. So this is smaller. This is going to need also spatial bundle with these values. Then this is also going to need to accept a transform. Okay. Got it. This. Yeah. I don't need this anymore. Cool. Now here I need to add the stuff that's going to attach. Get the point? Here I might say this should have blueprint plugin though. Ah! Oh. Yeah, I guess you can't add groups. Add group. Got it. Oh, wow, this is very convenient. let's say track blueprint. Track. Track blueprint. I also want to say track graphics bundle as right? Or is it just track? All right, cool. Yeah. So, huh? Sprite, color, whatever. We'll get back to it. Track graphics bundle. From track. So then we can say from blueprint track or track graphics bundle. We will implement what we need. Params we need are I don't need the query. The query is I haven't used this plugin in a while. The query gets handled by the blueprint plugin, but the dependency. I don't need to do that. I need to pass in meshes, which is resmut. You know what? Even then, assets mesh resmut w assets color material. Right? Okay, got it. Oh, you know what? This is going to be a child, so it's not going to need the transform. I lied. And then this is it. So it's params.0.asmut, params. It might be actually as derefmut. 1. It's derefmut. Yeah. Oh, wait. How did this have to work again? There was some, like, accessing I had to do to be able to get both of these at the same time. Is that it? It was like that? Oh, what was the trick? I might have to look in some other code to try to recall what I'm doing here. Hold on. Hold on. One of these is gonna have it. Aha! That was it. Got it. Okay. Now we got to do the inner. Maybe even this checkpoint one too, now that I think about it, but it's not really because they're kind of already handled internally. Okay, so this is the signature for. Wait, this is the interior. No. Got it. Oh! Sorry. Okay. All right, let's see here. I think. Sorry, that definitely threw me off. I think this is still gonna work, right? If we just do cargo run, is this gonna work? Oh, I need to rename the package too. I never noticed that we didn't rename this tag car. Tag car. So what went wrong here? Error adding this. Aha, because it's already added. I can't handle it being all caps. That's too much. Yeah. Want to run. And once we see it, then we'll also try and... Whoa! Hey now! Okay, so it doesn't work is the point. Wait. It spawned the interior, though. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Right. Because I'm not spawning the blueprint of the thing, which is a shame. So let's do this. Let's say that both of these also add blueprint of thing. Let's get rid of this. I don't need this anymore. Right. Gone. So let's say this adds blueprint. New self. I guess I'll just clone it. It's fine. Not a huge deal. Kind of annoying. Oh well. This isn't component? Yes, it is. Okay. Aha. Why is the interior not spawning? Everything but the interior. Oh, duh, because I only added the one type here. So this should be up here. In fact, it should be there. And I'll add a second one of these for interior. Ah. All right, there we go. We're back to parity. Now let's add... now let's check that the tests actually work. Oh, bummer, dude. Come on. Really? Still? Mad about even. Yeah, I guess the problem is that it's still unhappy if... if it can't compile with everything. But, yeah. So that still works. How does this work? Still. It's still angry about this. Why? Oh, I'm really dumb. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. Why don't I make this? We'll add both of these. into a feature. Features, default equals none. Graphics, nothing. It's just gonna, not for now, or not right now anyway. Later it'll be important probably, but. Now will you let me write tests? Really? Still no? Interesting. Avian 2D requires scene spawner. Okay, that's fine. BEVY. Okay, but that means I have to add scene plugin. Maybe I can. Init collider constructor hierarchies. So that's probably to do with colliders that have parents and children. Do I care about that? None of these should have parents with colliders. So I could maybe take out the plugin that requires this. And just like not add it. Collider hierarchy plugin, yeah. Build. What was it? Physics. Collider hierarchy. Oh, but this isn't right. It's not here. It's... Ah! It's in here. It's down here. Way down here. That's where I need it. I'm not testing that at all. Damn. Spawn checkpoints. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. That's also not supposed to do that. Yeah, that's right. This is the last one. I forgot. Oops. And I want all this. Associated code. Also be here. We'll add this. Kind of stinks that. Oh, I'll make it a child again, I guess is the point. Okay. So the bundle should return spatial bundle then. This bundle should have spatial bundle again. Always. Always this bad boy. This fella out. Call it Spresh. Yeah. Spresh. Mixed up Sprite and Mesh. Call it Sprite rather than Mesh. Don't want this no more. Cool. All right. Up here, now we'll add one last thing, which is this fella, but for checkpoints. All right. Are we good now? This is a bad mix. Come on. Killing me. What else do you need? Oh god, so it has nothing to do with that plugin. It's the... Damn, I'm stupid. Okay, fine. Is there like a minimal physics plugins? Does he offer a thing like that? Okay. Not really supported. That's what I'm hearing. But what I can try is to add BEVY scene by default. So like implying that this kind of will always require BEVY scene. Probably like that's probably what is happening. This is kind of implying this always needs BEVY scene. Which is okay. It's okay if it always needs BEVY scene. Just need to be able to find those solutions ideally quickly. Nope. What else? What else you got for me? Really? Scene spawner? What the heck are you talking about? Oh, because I'm only adding minimal plugins. I'm silly. That's has nothing to do with the features. It has to do with what I've added. Scene plugin. What about now? How are you gonna stop yelling at me? Oh, what else you got? What else you need? Oh, literally events are a requirement. Wait, what? Okay. We're just gonna keep recompiling until morale improves. I mean, That's all it really is. All right, there we go. Okay, so the test finally compiles and runs. It doesn't actually test anything, but that's fine. With all of that in mind, I think this is probably a reasonable place to just quickly do some git shenanigans. Not gotdoff, git diff. Cool. Log. Okay, so I have added some things. Why don't we reset? I'll just go check out main. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna quickly add these two things. No. Wait, did I add the right stuff from Cargo Tommel? I'm a little confused. This, I guess I didn't, right? Because I added this. Yeah. Gosh darn it. Try one more time. Yes. You know what? Yeah, okay. I guess I do need to do that. And that's, oh, this is no. This I'm not gonna add. Then this I will say yes, and this I will say no. This I will say no, and this I will say no, and that I will say no. Let's say, what is this? Change name to tag car. Because that's important. Does this actually fit? Probably should have checked this before I pushed. Oops. We look good though. Stash pop. Ta-da! Actually, I didn't want that. I want to merge main first. I don't want to merge main. I lied. I want to check that out. I want to rebase main. Nice, 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 nice. I want to pop. Now I've got all my changes again. Okay. The Fishman's Dance is a banger. I gotta be honest with you, buddy. I don't know what Fishman you're talking about. Did I miss that note from a while ago or something? Actually, why do I not get timestamps? That's a good idea. Timestamps. That is this song. Oh, the Fishman Dance. Oh, big time. It is a banger. I love it. Oh, sorry, I don't have Spotify. I have many monitors that apparently give me no information. I need to actually and let's actually add a quick to-do in here. Unimplemented. It's not an overlay. It's just that it's like behind another. I have, so on my left monitor, I have, in fact, I could probably take out my camera and show you guys. On my left monitor, I have OBS and chat. On my middle monitor, I have what I'm displaying. And on my right, I have all the like YouTube and Twitch health and status checks and diagnostics and all that. So it just ends up behind. What do I want? Honestly, I actually might need to stop. Hold on, let me check with Rach because she's making dinner. I need to make sure that timing will work out because this is probably honestly a good brief stopping point. I am going to come back on tonight and keep working, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do effectively a test, right? We're gonna like put this dude at the same position as another collider, like one of the checkpoints, and then just update, check that it's been added, etc. In fact, why don't I, for testing purposes, add this. One second. Give me one sec, guys. All right, yeah, I'm gonna eat dinner and do other stuff. But I am gonna come back on probably in like an hour. At least that's my hope. If not, I'll be back on tomorrow. But yeah, there's a lot more work to do. We're gonna go from having. Actually, let's real quick make sure that the main executable works. We're going to go from, oh, no, it doesn't. I wonder why. Shoot. That's bad. Oh, phooey. What? I don't. Oh, do I need drive default on it? Or something? Was that one of the things I needed otherwise earlier? No, not there. Huh. Oh, checkpoint might need drive default on it. That seems like possible. Oh, I had it wrong. Okay, I understand. It's meshes equals this, and materials equals this. That was what I had wrong. Then it's meshes and materials here. Got it. Silly me. Can I just do this? Is this also going to create a borrow issue? Yeah, wow. Cool. No. I understand. I understand now. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Why not, though? I don't really understand. I did look this up earlier. All right. Look, this is a minor issue that I'll just clean up when we get back on stream. It's something that, frankly, I just have to look up again what the other coda does, because I'm sure I have other code that solves this problem. I just don't remember what that incantation of dereferences is that I need. It's not so complicated. All right. Anyway, I'll be back. I'm gonna get some food so that I can actually think again. Catch y'all then. Thanks for joining. Bye now.